Hello, my name is Johnny Giles, and for the purpose of this blog post, I wanted to create a JPEG image that kind of outlines where I am in my spiritual journey and my life right now. It's easy to type. I write for a living, so I type quite a bit. I also type fairly fast. However, visual depiction as well as audio will allow me to express what it is I want to express in this blog post. And I'm doing this video to encourage people who are either in the same place or they're in a worse place, unfortunately, or maybe they're coming out of a bad place, because I'm not depressed about my situation, nor am I anything less than completely determined to be successful. So here's who I am. I'm a business consultant. I work from home. Unfortunately, for almost 2 years, I've not had my own home. I lost my apartment back in 2014 in October. I moved out to avoid eviction, and I've been living with friends ever since. I've had some really good friends that's allowed me to crash at their places, and I've been comfortable at the places that I've been fortunate enough to stay. As of today, which is July the 15th, 2016, I'm homeless. I have a place to live, so I'm not on the street, which is a blessing, and I'm comfortable where I'm at, but I'm not independent, and I have not been financially stable for, several years. Never been financially stable, really, to be honest about it. Being self-employed is a roller coaster of feast or famine, which most people go through. But I started a prayer campaign 38 months ago in which I have spent probably somewhere in the neighborhood of between 3,500 and 4,200 hours in prayer. I pray 2 or 3 times a day. I pray at night. I pray in the middle of the night. I take anywhere from 1 to 2 drives into the country every single day to pray and meditate. And here's my life situation. Um, Basically, I need a pretty big miracle. I knew that 38 months ago when I made a choice for myself of 9 things that I wanted in my life so that I could have a solid foundation to build the rest of this life upon. And quite frankly, um, I'm still working day and night to manifest those 9 things into my physical reality collectively at the same time for the long term. I did this chart that's on this video, which I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're wondering what the hell is this chart about. Well, that's why I'm going to explain why you should go for everything that you want instead of going for the bare minimum. At rock bottom, I estimate it would cost $150,000 for me to have my independence and financial stability. I would be able to invest in my business, make enough money to pay my taxes and my debts, and kind of get out of the hole. If I accomplished that, have that sum of money, and could do what I needed to do, then I would reach the next level, which would run about $250,000 plus or minus, which would be settle all my debts, build AAA credit, and have more than just the basics. You know what I mean is having a nice 1 or 2 vehicles, have money for vacation, have a couple toys, 4-wheelers, jet skis, boat, something to play with, um, and have my own home furnished the way I want. Obviously, it's not paying all those items off. It's just having that stability and having that amount of money so that I can not be completely broke all the time and continue to invest in my business. Unfortunately for me, because I owe restitution from back in 2000 of things that I did wrong, which is a part of my background disclosure that I've made public to everybody since I come home from federal prison in 2007. Um, Between restitution and taxes, I would need about $1.5 million to settle my restitution and taxes, and that is just a mind-boggling sum of money. And I can't even believe I'm putting myself out there like this and sharing this with the public. But a lot of people are just like me. They have situations in their lives to where they believe it is absolutely impossible to accomplish their dreams or their goals because they can't see a way. Right now, as I said, I've never had a gift or an inheritance or made a lump sum of money of $150,000. It's never happened. I'm 46 years old. I've made more money than that over the course of a year, but I've never had that lump sum to do what I wanted. Never had 250, never had $1.5 million. 38 months ago, I sat down on my floor of my 3-bedroom townhome. My girlfriend and I at the time had just broke up on good terms. We're going our own separate ways. And I sat with a clipboard and a piece of paper and I drew out what I wanted my life to be like. In my 9 primary choices, one of my choices is to have a liquid net worth of $150 million and to have a weekly net income of $1 million because I believe my life work is to be a giver and I like giving abundantly, and I want to be able to maintain a very high liquid net worth and also give away money and live the lifestyle that I want to live. I'm single, no dependent, so I want to live a Playboy lifestyle. That's my personal choice, good, bad, or different. So I can't logically see the value in spending time in taking these steps. Obviously, I would not shy away from any opportunity. I work hard for myself. I serve my clients to the best of my ability, and if I'm fortunate enough to get the business and I can take these steps, 150, 250, 1.5, and just kind of move up, I will do that. But from a mindset, I cannot settle anymore in my life. And if I'm going to pray for anything, I might as well pray for what I truly want. And God is a big God. The universe is infinite. Whether you ask for a diamond ring or a diamond mind, it's really your mindset. Do you believe you can have it? Do you believe you're worthy of it? Do you believe that the magic which God created that we all can access is truly real? You know, you look at people, millionaires and billionaires, and they all have a story. But here's some really good news you need to consider. There are a lot of celebrities and a lot of wealthy business professionals and others who were homeless, had no money, had no car. If they did have a car, they slept in their car. And they're worth millions, hundreds of millions, and even billions of dollars right now. Oprah Winfrey's one of those individuals. Steve Harvey's one of those individuals. Jim Carrey's one of those individuals. Almost everybody who has went from rags to riches has a story that is inspirational. There have been dozens, if not more, movies made on the subject of rags to riches. So there's inspiration out there if you look for it. Me personally, I've read books from Neil Donald Walsh, like the Conversations with God, book 1, 2, and 3 series. Dr. Wayne Dyer is one of my favorites. Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle, Gary Zukov, and there are many, many others I'm not mentioning here. But I've gained a lot of inspiration about what is possible. I also follow positive YouTube channels, and I also follow positive Facebook pages and Twitter feeds where I can receive inspiration. And I try to stay open to the flow of positive energy into my life. Today, I know that in a split second, in a blink of an eye, everything in my life can change for the better. It has done so many times. I have manifested out of thin air from my early youth until now, hundreds and hundreds of things that are just absolutely amazing. And my faith has built up to where now I have been believing for 38 months that I can manifest 9 life-changing choices, not just for me, but for other people. Here's the thing. I can ask for $150,000, and it may take me 2 days, 2 months, 2 years, 10 years to manifest that amount. So if I'm going to go for something, why not go for what I truly want? My mindset right now is I'm either going to obtain what it is I want or I'm going to die trying. That's how intentionally determined I am to make this happen. Also, through most of my spiritual journey, I have come to the realization through outside resources that it is not necessary for me to know how or when what I choose will manifest. All I have to believe is that it can and that it will as long as I stay the course. The good news for me is I have about 100% success rate on everything that I stay the course on. That means I don't change my mind from wanting a Corvette to a Porsche or what, I kind of stay focused on what it is I want. And another bit of good news is through my evolution, although I am asking for a certain sum of money, most of my choices have absolutely nothing to do with money or with materialistic things. I've kind of evolved past that. Money's a tool. I don't lust after money. I love giving money away more than I do buying stuff for myself. And so I come to the conclusion somewhere in the neighborhood about 2 years ago through my inner search of who I am and what am I here for. 2 things stuck out more than anything else. Number one is I am a creator, a conscious creator, a manifester. I manifest out of thin air. I've done it all my life. I'm getting better and better at it, even though it's taken me a long time for some things. I still am pretty good at that. Number 2 is my life's work seems to be giving abundantly, from tipping somebody at a restaurant above and beyond the 20% threshold that most people adhere to giving money to a homeless guy, whether he buys food or alcohol. It's not up to me. I give from my heart, and God bless him in his journey. I also give 2 concessions to mankind every day, sincerely from my heart. One is I pray in complete agreement with every man, woman, and child on the face of this planet, in which I truly, from my heart, want for every man, woman, and child what they want for themselves. I'm in agreement with them that they should have it. Number 2 is I unconditionally forgive people who hurt me, do me wrong, crap me out of money, people who have ill will towards me or spiteful towards me or hate on me for any reason. I unconditionally forgive them from my heart, from those that done it in the past, those that are doing it in the present, and those who are doing it in the future. I unconditionally forgive, and I have gained so much peace as a result of making that decision. And sometimes it's hard. I mean, when I'm sitting there waiting on something awesome to happen, and then it's pulled out from under me like a rug jerked out from under me, knocking me to the ground, it's hard, honestly, to say, yeah, you're going to forgive them because that's what you should do. I mean, it's hard to do it, but it has gotten easier for me. Now, I did this video, and I'm going to post it on my 2 blogs that I have for my spiritual journey, just in hopes that it encourages others to stay the course. Look, I may not accomplish my goals. As a realistic human being, spiritual or not, faith or not, I have to, consider that I may not accomplish my goals. But guess what? It's no big deal to try. It doesn't hurt me in any way, shape, or form. I have everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose by engaging in the journey of seeking what I truly desire instead of settling. See, all of my prayer campaigns before this one were successful, but I settled. I asked for what I asked for. I got it. It came with a lot of baggage that I didn't know how to manage, and I had to evolve to where I was 38 months ago when I had the faith to even call forth into my physical reality what I choose. Also, is the fact that I understand that I'm responsible for myself. Nobody's going to bail me out. I'm not owed anything by individuals or the human race or my government. It's up to me to make my life better. I'm the one who screwed myself up and put myself in a homeless situation and put myself where I owe taxes and restitution and where I've got bad credit and I owe debts. It's my responsibility to pay those things off and to settle them, not to avoid them. So I take that responsibility seriously. Pain usually comes, I have learned, thank God, through attachment. When you're attached to something, someone, something, you set yourself up for a lot of pain and frustration. I have not accomplished it to the level that I would like, but I am getting better at detachment. Just let it go, like, so what? And the last thing I'm going to say in this video that has really helped me and that I've been sharing with people is that you have a choice. If you're someplace right now today and you're unhappy, or you're broke financially, or you're in trouble with the law, or you have anything that's making you have a bad day, bad week, bad month, bad year, you can't change what is your reality right now, and you can't change yesterday or any other time in the past. Worrying about it, thinking about it, focusing on it is a colossal waste of time. Focus on what you want your tomorrow to be. Yes, you may have to go through the course of experience of whatever you're going through, and yes, it may take time to get yourself out of the sand pit that you dug for yourself, but guess what? A brighter day is possible. It can come. And nothing is impossible. Nothing's impossible. No matter what your situation. I don't care if you're diagnosed with cancer and you got 6 months to live, or you're facing a life prison sentence, or you're facing financial loss and you're losing your house and you don't have a place for you and your kids. Nothing that you're going through can't be fixed. Nothing can't be changed. But so few people experience the change that they want because they don't have the faith that they can change it. So I encourage you, pray. Whether you pray to God, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Allah, whoever, God is so big and so vast. If you're pointing in that direction, you can't help but hit him. You're gonna see God no matter what your dogmatic practices, the theologies or philosophies or whatever. So I hope this video has been of benefit to you. It allowed me to vent openly and transparently some things I'm going through. It is embarrassing, but you know what? I don't care if somebody wants to beat me up about who I am or why I'm in the shape I'm in, or if they want to beat me up, God bless them in their journey, beat me up. I'm kind of immune to it right now because I'm going to accomplish my goals, or I'm going to die trying, because I'm not giving up. So thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to comment or contact me anytime.